Well, I'm here at the Rwanda Memorial of the Genocide Museum, and it's very powerful, actually, very powerful message. At the time that we were celebrating our freedom in South Africa, there was a genocide happening literally a couple of thousand miles away in this country called Rwanda, and they've suddenly found a way to actually express their pain. And what I can tell you is that this truly was a genocide. Actually, the terminology, it's important to educate yourself. The terminology derives from racial killing, genocide killing. And although some genocides were not necessarily racially founded, you can extend that definition to other forms of killing as well, and that essentially is how we can see if it was or not a mindless, senseless act of brutal violence. And what happened on October the 7th was 100% a genocidal killing. But what's happening now in Gaza is a simple, I'd say, act of revenge for that killing. And one thing we've learned here in Rwanda is that what they've learned is revenge is not the solution to achieving a goal of justice, peace and reconciliation. But the word forgiveness is the path. And so, although what's happening in Gaza is terrible, babies getting killed, and it's not an intentional ethnic cleansing, it's really a simple revenge. And this war, civilians are not targeted. If they were, they would have denied food and water. They could have cut Gaza off completely, but they didn't. However, what we can learn from this whole thing is this. Something have to stop. Something have to finish. Because the genocidal act of October 7th must never happen again. At the same time, the perpetrators of those acts need to be brought to justice, as they were brought to justice during the Holocaust, and as other victims sought justice. But here in Rwanda, it was kind of, you're talking about 2 million people that were taking part in a mass killing over 100 days. That was started off by incitement to hatred. Yes, we believe in free speech, but one can actually say it's not about disagreeing or agreeing, but it's also about incitement speech that doesn't seek the benefit or welfare, and has the intention simply to cause harm. And I call that terror speech. So the terror speech have to end. Free speech, yeah, let happen. I don't like you because your face is blue or whatever. But terror speech is when you label somebody and you put some kind of invocation of hatred so that others will do your work for you, which is what happened here in Rwanda, and which is still happening today with people on the internet. I've been a victim of it myself, actually, and that have to be stopped. On this wall here is the victims. Many, there was over 250,000. This is their graveyard. All the remains are below the cement. And this is the victims here. And to stop the war in Gaza is one thing, but to stop the genocidal thoughts and speech against Jewish people or against Muslims or against anyone. This genocidal speech, and I would like to even kind of redefine that to humanicide, the killing of humans, have to stop. And the only way forward really is so simple, really. It's just to love. Okay, thank you.